good evening. Oh, I forgot to move my whole little array here. Give me one moment, please. Ooh, y'all get a little behind-the-scenes peek of how we do this. Whee! I think I've shown y'all this before, but even still. Boop. Oh my god, no, I'm facing the other way. Everything is backwards. Okay, sorry. I can focus. I can do smart things. Also, let me see if I can do it. There we go. Reduce how many things are happening on my computer. Okay, hi, good evening. I'm gonna turn that down a smidge while I'm talking to y'all because that is loud in my ear. Hi, if this is your first time seeing me, my name is Neysa, and yes, that is how you pronounce it. And tonight, I'm gonna be playing some Genshin. Got a whole bunch of the quest log is out of control, so y'all are gonna have to suffer with me. Doggo says yes, suffer. But first things first. To avoid any potential misunderstandings. I do live in America. I do not condone a single thing that is happening at the federal or most of the state levels in Republican-held states. I live in Arkansas, but all of my heart and thoughts and prayers and well wishes for safety and security are with the good people of Minnesota who are fighting a good fight right now. If I could, I would be there with them, but I can't. So I'm doing what I can from here, and that may just be saying stay safe, but take no shit. That may be in future days. There may be a podcast sort of thing coming down the line. I'm not entirely sure. I'm working with some of my friends here locally to see if we can pull that off or not. But yeah, we have rage and nowhere to spend it at the moment. So oh, how I longed for the days when I was a sweet summer child who thought that America was the greatest country on earth. No. Okay, so I hope that makes it clear. As long as you are a person who values human life, and that includes all human life, whether or not they believe the same as you. As long as you believe in democracy and not fascism, we'll get along great. So, with that said, hopefully I've built my algorithm properly. But I still get trolled every so often, so I'm ready for blood. But that's not happening right now. So, we got Columbina last week or weekend before. And I've been working on building her, obviously. The girl got back. look at that HP, man. I've never seen such a high HP bar. It's fucking insane. It's wild. So yeah, she's got 47k HP, almost 1,000 attack, over 500 defense, and her EM is at 232, which I will admit is not the bestest, but it's okay. She's currently running on a... Okay, I think I'm gonna have to turn the spot up. Oh god! Mother... Okay, y'all are gonna have to sit with me while this reloads. I'm sorry. I don't know what is happening. Everything is terrible right now. Let's see if I can adjust some chords and see if that helps. Come on. Anywho. been a couple of days. We got iced in down here. I know on Saturday I was telling y'all that it had been sleeting like all day. Yesterday was absolute chaos here in Arkansas. Some of my friends down in Monroe, Louisiana have they've basically lost power. Thankfully, I'm not that unlucky. Knocking on wood. But yeah, we got a good 3-4 inches in some places of sleet and pellet ice. We don't get snow down here. We get ice. And thankfully, again, not on wood, but here in my area, even with all my little patch of pine woods here, we haven't had too many downed limbs or trees causing issues. But down in Monroe and West Monroe, Louisiana, they've been having a time. It's been nuts. So some of my friends have been without power for going on 48 to 50 something hours at this point. And those friends have kids, which is fabulous. I mean, nothing much I can do about that except, you know, wish them well as well. So, well, whatever. But the ice up here, it's doing that super fun thing where it's like the top layer has barely started to thaw when the sun came out today, but then it refroze because we didn't actually get up above 30 degrees today. So everything stayed frozen. It just kind of added another like glaze on top. And yeah, we I'm about to take bets on how long it's gonna take to all melt off, because I sincerely don't think it'll be melted by Wednesday. We're only supposed to get to like 40 degrees tomorrow. I don't think that's gonna be enough to do it. We need a good couple like 50-degree days to really get through the pack, because it's like I'm sorry, that's the second time it's crashed with me trying to load it up this evening, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on. It's just it is arguing, so we'll do what we can to get it loaded and hang out in the meantime. Oh, we do have a new follower to say hello to down here on YouTube, Nebular, with triple Z's on the end. Nebulars. Sorry, I have a skin fleck or something. Okay. So, hi Nebula. I see that Nebula has been watching some of my Stardew stuff, mainly because they also are doing a bunch of Stardew content. So make sure to go check them out here on YouTube. Nebular ZZZ. I put their handle and link down in the description so you can easily find them. Show them some love. And that goes for even if you're watching this at a later date. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and turn Spotify off while this is loading now. So maybe we can... Well... Okay, I hit the pause button and it's not wanting to pause, so... There we go. Okay. So we're gonna sit in the quiet for a minute and hopefully that makes it behave a little bit better. But yeah, so I mean, I've been grinding, like really, really grinding on, um, trying to. I've been trying to grind on the main, the Archon quest. Finally got through Sumeru, or Sumeru, however you wanna. It's not like Subaru. It's got to be Sumeru. Anyway, yeah, I've been working hard on that, and I liked. I think what I want to do in the future, not anytime soon, but in the future. I mean, let me know if this is something you'd want to see. I think that with how deep the Genshin story is, I think it would be interesting to see a how do I want to put this? It'd be interesting to see the full storyline, start to finish, with as little detour as possible, on like a fresh account. Not doing anything extra, no cheese strats or anything, just following the main quest, trying to stick as close as possible to the main storyline, only doing like side quests and world quests and things to help if you're in a stuck point. I wonder how long it would take to actually finish, like catch to current, the main quest without cheesing, without doing anything. Like, I sincerely wonder, because the Sumeru quest line, which I get it, you know, Sumeru is a big place. You've got the forest side and the desert side, and the two technically mesh together in the main story. And like, I wonder. And I know there's got to be a creator out there who's done something like that. I just think I would like to do it too. And like have that put together, because I do think that the Genshin story is very well written. Like, there's points at which I'm like, why am I even doing this? And then it all comes together and I'm like, oh my god, big brain moment, you know? Like, it has those moments. So the interlocks of the way the quests work together is really, really cool, I think. As a writer, creator type person myself, I really like that. I like how meshed it gets. I do get slightly frustrated with things like the very current the way my account is currently with the quests, where let me show this to y'all. So part of this is my own damn fault, because I have been snagging story quests as I can, and apparently if you do that, you end up with this interlock situation where now I gotta go do this Ayato quest line before I can do anything else. And this is the second I had to do Kazua's story quest, and just like a bunch of other stuff. So it's just, I will admit, it's a little frustrating, but I kind of did this to myself. So that's why I'm thinking of like, if I did a storyline prioritizing playthrough, where it's just,
oh, my plan for the day?
shush, where it's just following the main Archon quest until you have to dip out of it. I'm still working on Inazuma Reputation. I've already done the weeklies for that. So that is complete. I do want to finish the Inazuma reputation before I start on the Sumeru reputation. I want to kind of keep those like in order. Also, I finally got enough crimson agates in Dragonspine to unlock the Crimson Wish thing where it gives you like 5 mini like commissions to do every few days to get the rest of the Crimson Agates without having to hunt them. Oh my god, love that. Sincerely love that.
Without looking at the board, you've ruined my strategy in one move. Amazing. Now what should I do next?
Ayaka, Toma, it's us! Huh?
Hey guys, it's been a while. If you're looking for my lady, I'm afraid she's not here right now.
Oh? That voice. Toma, would that happen to be the traveler?
Yes.
Greetings, traveler. Ayaka speaks of you constantly. Finally, today is the day. I am head of the Kamisato clan and Yashiro commissioner, Kamisato Ayato.
Oh no, he's hot! His voice. Oh. Stop that.
Greetings, both. I have long been indebted to you on my sister's behalf. Finally, I have the chance to express my profoundest gratitude to you in person. Ayaka is out today. If you are here regarding anything related to the Kamisato clan, you are quite welcome to discuss it with me instead.
Oh, hi. Your flattering words flatter us. Please excuse the suddenness of our visit, for it is most improper etiquette.
What?
Well, he seems like a pretty powerful person. He's already... Look! As soon as he stands up, the whole atmosphere in the room changes, and it feels like you gotta be super polite.
Can we also talk about them legs? Them legs.
You shower
though.
me with praise undeserved, my little guest. There is no
Little
need to be quite so formal. This is a private residence, so please, relax.
You first, bitch.
Oh,
You're already being so
good.
damn formal.
'Cause that whole spiel was really tiring just now. Alright, we heard a rumor that Kujo Kamaji and Hiragi Chisato are gonna get married soon.
Oh? I wouldn't have thought you'd heard about that yet. I see. Well, it's true. The head clans of 2 commissions are to become joined through marriage. This is big, since the Yashiro Commission presides over cultural and ceremonial affairs.
Yes. And since the commissions are kind of the face of the Almighty Shogun to the masses, this wedding is one that we have to treat as a serious affair.
Right, makes sense. Two true lovers becoming...
It is. High-profile matrimonial links between 2 commissions are extremely rare. But these 2 truly love each other. Tradition should give way to...
All right then. I'll be sure to pay them a visit to send the best...
Huh?
No need. I'll visit them personally this time.
Huh? But you...
This is a marriage between the Kujo clan and the Hiragi clan. The Kamisato clan must demonstrate the work of the Yashiro Commission is indeed multifarious. Normally, wedding, but she is presently occupied with other matters. And I happen to have a... Oh, and would you 2 care to join me? I presume you 2 have a special connection with the individuals in question,
Yeah,
or you
you
would
know.
not be quite so interested in this matter. This being the case, why not come and
Delivering
offer your
letters.
best wishes too? Or...
Oh, it's not as interesting as you make it sound. No, we just agreed to help deliver a letter this one time, that's all. Although wait, does that mean we helped make this? Alright then.
I cannot thank you enough. Your mere presence shall surely mean we are spared the futile pursuit known as small talk.
Wait, you're the Yashiro Commission?
Small talk is a chore. Toma, I'm heading out with my 2 guests now.
Not a problem.
I cannot with him. Where am I going? I don't remember how to get out of here. How do I get out of here? Help! Is it through here? There we go. Found it. I I love, like, shogunate Japanese aesthetic stuff. I can admire it for its objective aesthetic beauty. I could not deal with that all the time though. I could not. There's too many like things that are only there for like accessorizing, like the wall panel things that aren't actually walls, but they still block line of sight, and so it's like I don't know where the hell I am. It's too much. It's too much. Also, get my girl back. This should cutscene. Yep.
Ah, you're finally... Ah, Yashiro Commissioner!
Who are these two?
They're friends of ours. Paimon will do the introductions.
So it's true. Well, there we have it. That's it then. So be it.
I think he
Great,
wanted
so
to.
our hunch was spot on.
I think he wanted to date Kujo
It is
guy.
a little inappropriate for me to have shared news of this magnitude with you.
Don't worry, sir. We give you our word.
That puts my mind at ease. Now, on the topic.
Of course not. I'd be honored.
I guess this is where I... Goodbye.
Aw, cheer up, Sheno.
I'll try. Thank you.
Oh, good grief.
We're here! This
Wait, what?
is the Yashiro...
Traveler! Kamisato.
Are they out on...
The commissioner is out on business, and Miss Kamisato is standing in for some meat.
What do you think? Shall we go in?
I think we went from one cutscene
If it
into
were
another.
anyone else, I couldn't allow it.
We'll be heading in then.
Hello, dears. Is that... of
Interlude quest. Balladeer did some funky stuff, and we think he erased himself, or like his name or something, via Irminsul. Like he erased himself from the world.
Well, got any more questions?
You're very welcome. In fact, I would... Miss Kamisato talks about you all the time. I must say, many things in Inazuma seem to have taken a turn.
Alright, goodbye for now. We're, great. Goodbye,
Tatarasuna.
Don't worry, we'll see ourselves out.
All right, then.
Oh, are you two leaving already?
Yep, everything's taken care of now.
Very well. Safe travels.
I like him. He reminds me of Happy from Iron Man. Okay, there is too much happening right now. Gotta go back over here real quick. Hang on. Okay, so this... Weird. Okay, see, this is what I mean. Like I said, I kind of did this to myself, shot myself in the foot, but that's the whole point here, is to clear this mess up. So do not as I do on your playthroughs, please. Don't be like me. That's can admit, do regret. Alright. We're gonna go... Where are we going? This way. Whee! Alright. Little Fontaine guy. Good news first. Core only suffered minor damage. Yay. Bad news. Fatui don't like the good news. Okay, placing sensor beacons in a number of locations. Okay, I'm not gonna ask any more questions. Let's just... Thank you for locations. Alright, let's get this done. I think I went too far down. That's fine. I don't care anymore. Oh, they're all up top. Okay. Let's see. Can I... Nope, that won't let us get up. Okay. I'll go around the other way then. Bina, you're killing me, girl. Bina! Just climb, baby girl. Damn. Alright, let's see if I can do this better this time. Upsy daisy. Where are we going? Should be... Hello.
Welcome far. I'll protect you.
Close your eyes. Fear the dark. Be silent. Night falls.
Her Majesty's power flows through me! This body belongs to ice and snow.
Whoa! Can I have some? Spread the luck around.
Alright. Now, next one is further up. I think it's gonna be across that way. Let's see, how do I get there? Ah, come on. Where's this one going? Still further up? What am I stuck on? Oh, grief. Oh my god.
Let's dance.
Can't see. Climb, yum yum. is it? It's still further up. Oh, good lord. Okay, how? Where?
I'll protect us. Yeah. Yeah.
It's gotta be around here somewhere, right? Okay. Right there. Ah, frustrating. Did I not hit the right? I think I missed. Oh, I did. My bad. Much better. It was like 200 meters away. Why? Yeah. Okay. That's done. Looks like we gotta go this way. Well, I still haven't defeated y'all. My bad. Come here. Oh crap. Oh crap.
Up and away! Don't be gone! Come on, we can do it! A moonlit night for all.
Close your eyes. Observe.
Shimon. Don't ask me why I never took care of that one before. I don't know.
Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please, I insist.
I have no excuses. Also, I've discovered how to do her cute little twirly thing. She's just got to be going super fast. Whee! Oh, there he is. We were just talking to him.
Well, here we are. But what are we looking for? Something? or someone.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is that the traveler in Paimon?
Xavier?
He talks now?
What are you doing here?
I was in the general area,
Xavier.
and now I'm in this specific area. There, that's me. So what about you two?
We have some questions and thought you might be able to help.
Certainly do. I've researched the furnace here in some depth. If there's anything you want to know, just ask away. Like the back of my hand. Make no mistake, I have been here a good many times before.
I did not ping him for
Not
that
only
kind of
that, but
voice.
I've met people in Inazuma whose families used to live in Tatarasuna years ago. They said it's all true, the history. Oh, well, it's a long story, don't you know? The tale of Tatarasuna starts a long time ago. I'm told that its history is one of the most foremost forging and smelting operations in the nation. Goes back around
A couple?
one was just in the last few years, the other was several hundred years ago. A fun fact, they say he was a mechanic who consulted on a technology upgrade.
Yep.
Hey, weren't you gonna ask Xavier something about Tatar's?
Oh, I didn't realize you two were...
Me neither. Paimon doesn't know what's gotten it.
What brought this on? Did you just wake up today with a sudden burp? Sure, go ahead.
Alright, have you ever heard of a kabuki mono?
A kabuki mono? I do
Okay,
know
good.
the word. Inazuman for those eccentric types who always go around dressed to the nines. But sadly, I've never had the pleasure, nor have I...
Okay.
Of course! Don't mention it.
Oh, we're leaving?
Oh, you're most welcome. More than farewell.
Okay, see, I like it. It's
Looks
quick,
like you
it's
got all
simple,
the
let's keep going.
information you're looking for. Sure, but
Okay.
what's up with you today? Whatever it is, it seems like it's really troubling
Even
you.
if I told you, you wouldn't
Keep
understand.
your smile, Spinal Crocodile.
Uh.
No matter what happens, Paimon will always be there for you.
Wow. That was cute.
Hey, alright, let's head off and go.
Also, can we talk about how every single body in this damn game has like 5 different names? Like we got Nahida, who is also Lesser Lord Kusanali, and then apparently she also has a given name of Booer? What the hell? It's ridiculous. I cannot. I truly cannot. Let's cry. Cry. Alright. We'll get rid of that. And then I'm gonna pop through in here so we can make it take the map directly there so I don't have to fight it. Alright. Cuckoo, and then we'll go right here. Boop. Yeah, no, like everybody's got like at least 3 names and I can't keep up. Also, I'm like, okay, so I've probably mentioned once or twice before, my mom passed away back on December 26th of 2010. Her birthday is February 5th. So like the whole timeline between November, like Thanksgiving and Valentine's Day is just a really tough time of year for me. The night that I actually got to the end of the Nahida specific portion of the Sumeru quest line, I am very, very glad that I finished that as early as I did before it got to February, because I don't think I could have dealt with the dead mom feels during the first week of February. I think I would have hurt myself. In a metaphorical sense, not like actually self-harm, just like that would have hurt.
I used to take long walks in Silver Moon Hall every day.
So
don't worry about me. I can keep up.
Come on, don't give out on me. Okay.
Hey, it's them!
Oh god, not the nerds.
Akaba, Sawada, you're still here?
Indeed we are. If you
The
have a
guess,
moment,
eh?
we'd love for you to join us once.
We have time. What do you want to talk to us?
It's the same topic we discussed last time.
Still looking for more info about Tatarasuna, huh? Should we join?
Unfortunately, we haven't made any real progress. Huh?
Alright. I really don't want to do this again. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be there's no mention of Balladeer. There's no mention of Kabukimono. Oh, so is this the new stuff? Okay. A foreign mechanic, blah blah blah.
I presume you'll want to read mine as well.
Yeah. Just let me look for the yellow bits.
Well, what do you think?
Hey, Traveler, remember how
What did you find out?
It's a long story.
Wow, so many.
Well, well. So it all comes down to one man's desire for revenge. Ugh. So there's no ghost.
This new information actually lends further credence to my hypothesis. Evidently, swordsmiths were seen as...
Yes, okay, point taken, you were right. But that doesn't mean I can't carry on with my novel.
And they're back at it. He's
Oh, so sorry. Look at us, prattling on...
welcome. See ya.
Keep us in the loop if you find out anything.
Will do.
Sawada was giving Neil Newbin vibes with the voice. Ba. 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 Go in. Oh, thank you. Ah.
part. Paimon hasn't had a moment's rest this whole time. That night, we ended up
The balladeer? You look troubled. Is there something?
If I told you, you wouldn't even remember.
Traveler?
Hey, what's wrong? You look...
That's quite a story. So, this puppet known as the balladeer erased himself from Irminsul. Oh,
but how is he...
As the traveler said, he very nearly became Sumeru's deity. Nevertheless, it does make sense.
So, you believe this person really existed, and we just don't remember him because... well, because he literally changed the world?
I really, okay, I don't think I've ever been able to express this before. I really like how, on the surface, this whole game, the story, the world, Teyvat, everything, feels like fantasy. But at its core, it's actually sci-fi, because the world functions very much like a computer program. We see that with how, when we get cutscenes where certain things are like dissolving away or disappearing, they're kind of pixelated. We get that with how Irminsul functions, where it's literally like the motherboard of the world. You erase coding from it. You erase Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, you erase the balladeer, and the rest of the code has to now shift around that missing piece of information. So it's literally sci-fi that masks itself as fantasy, and I really like that. Like, I thought it was just stylistic choicing, but the whole Sumeru thing, where the Akasha's literally just like it's an information dissemination and control device. Oh, thank you for the follow. While I'm yapping over here. I really, 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 really like it. And I didn't think I would, because I'm not as huge of a sci-fi nerd as I used to be. I much more gravitate toward fantasy, but this is like sleeper sci-fi, and I'm loving it.
Yes. Theoretically speaking, it is possible to do this. But I'm struggling to imagine the kind of person who would dare go through with it.
Someone who literally hated his life so much.
Beyond to that. That's why there's no information about him in Irminsul. And it also explains why. So
we've already gone over that.
Anyone in the world capable of retaining memories from a past that has been
We've already gone over that.
Understanding this balladeer guy's motivations.
He literally hated his life so much he didn't want it anymore.
I can only make inferences based on the information we've been given. As for what kind of person he was, only you remember that.
Okay, no, let's go over this again. Dude's literally a hollow puppet, made for a purpose that he was then discarded for, then went about trying to find some purpose of his own, got betrayed while trying to achieve that purpose, got lied to while trying to achieve that purpose later again in another form. Like, who wouldn't want a do-over? Who wouldn't want a do-over? Like, honestly, I feel bad for him. I feel bad for Balladeer. Villain or not, I feel bad for him. He's a villain you can understand. Love it. Yes, you can! I hate how dumb Traveler is. Yes, to all of it. Why are you still so dumb?
Something else worrying you? Something that you can't share? It couldn't change the fate of the ones who had died. Once the balladeer realized he hadn't been betrayed after all, It must have completely changed his view of the people of Tatarasuna. He couldn't keep hating humans after that. And if he thought there was a chance he could save his old friends, it would be hard not to try.
It's also the Pinocchio theory. He only hated humans because they had what he could not, a soul. Like, honestly, it's projection.
This story makes sense. Every part of it. The balladeer tried to achieve godhood with the doctor's help. He was unsuccessful. That power then enabled him to change what was recorded in Irminsul.
We know
and erase
this.
himself. Even though...
Yeah,
Oh, you're killing me.
It does make sense, but it still ended in tragedy for his friends.
As it does when you go the villain
feels
route.
So hopeless. He gave everything to do this, but it seems like he got nothing in return.
He gets a do-over. He gets a chance to write his own fate. Oh, also, I had another thought while I was going through this whole quest line. Durin, right? There was a line about in Durin's story where because he shares the name of the evil dragon Durin, that means their fates are entwined. Like, he not only shares the name, he was made from whatever essence was left of said evil dragon or whatever. And so that's why we had to go through the whole thing where he learns that he has to write the rest of his own story now, and we got the whole magic ink and shit. So, yay, cool for that. My question is my question becomes, when we were going through Nahida, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, that whole kit and caboodle, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was tied to Irminsul. That's why Irminsul was dealing with the rot, or the corruption, or whatever they call it. And that's why she took a branch from Irminsul and put the clean part of herself, her power, into the branch that became Nahida, right? And so Nahida is a redo of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Has all the same ability, has all the same everything except the memories. And so then it still wasn't enough, and Greater Lord Rukkhadevata had to leave behind a hint that she needed to be erased. She needed to be completely erased because they can't both exist, or she can't exist because she was connected to Irminsul, hence the corruption. Okay, fine. What doesn't make sense is there was a line where she said that Nahida can make her own fate because even though she's a copy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, she gets to make her own story. That it's not the same, they're not sharing the same fate. They have two different fates. But yet we're supposed to believe that Durin, Kid Durin, shares the same fate as Evil Durin. Even though he was made of different stuff. Core, yes, but added some stuff in from the witch, M, or whatever her name was. The story witch. So why... It feels like the two things are exactly the same, and yet they're different. So I don't... Is it just because Nahida had a different name? Lesser Lord Kusanali versus Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Nahida versus whatever other name Rukkhadevata had? Like, is it just because she's got a different name? So if we renamed Durin something else, he wouldn't be tied to the evil Durin's fate anymore? Like, why wasn't it just that easy? Sorry, I'm getting worked up over nothing.
Please wait a moment. I want to check something.
Me too, bitch.
Found it. This should be the one.
The one what? Ah! Fucking
it
cube.
Turns out that I have a strange way of confirming.
What is it?
A record from a personal collection. It was you should take a look.
Please, no, I'm scared. Of course it's a fairy tale. We're talking to a child.
Is this a fairy tale?
I authored this record myself.
Huh? You wrote...
When combined with the traveler's narrative, it's clear that this story...
Hold on. So this record survived?
Yes. Any information about the balladeer or the kabuki mono in other records will have been changed. Changing the information in but Irminsul can't change information that was well hidden in advance. I guess I must have written this...
That's incredible!
And sending the traveler into Irminsul with the balladeer must have been a further... This story is abstract enough that it still resonates with the present information recorded in Irminsul. But if we connect all the different pieces together, the truth...
Okay, but why are we snooping into the life he wanted to erase? I thought the whole point was to respect his wishes at this point. Come on!
There was once a lone monster draped in fox fur. The monster found a family of foxes, joined them, and they became friends. The monster lived with the family. Once in a while, the monster would take off its fox fur at night and lament to itself as it gazed at its reflection in the water. But the monster soon found solace when another came to live among the foxes who was not their kin. A kitten, carved from the wood of a white tree who had been abandoned by the humans. The kitten too wished to become a fox, but its tail was too slender and it could not grow a coat of richly colored fur. Yet when the other foxes saw this, they spoke words of comfort to the kitten. Even without a tail and fur like ours, you are still one of us.
Okay, so the monster in fox fur is the doctor or Tataragami, I'm not sure. And the kitten is Balladeer.
Furious at this happy resolution, the monster lit a fire on the mountain. The terrified animals panicked as a gray fox stood up and addressed the monster. It said, "You." The monster smiled, led the fox toward the fire, and murdered it. The gray fox's heart was turned into a beautiful drop of water. The monster gave the heart of water to the kitten, telling him,
"Yep.
The foxes have decided. You are the one who must be sacrificed." The fire was extinguished, but the kitten lived. It left that side of the mountain and found a little... The two promised they would spend their whole lives together, but the little bird did not have long left to live. It passed away soon after. Never again would it cherish a single creature, nor a single blade of grass that stood on that mountain. How it wished to swallow the moon and devour the moonlight. I will become the new moon, the answer to everything. Then, no one will know that there were once birds.
Yep, makes sense.
We solved it!
I remember now. This is not just the balladeer to become a god. He was experimented on and modified countless times. This memory was extracted from him by the scholars. Creating a deity was just the first step. I buried it deep inside one of my own dreams.
It's hard to believe that this person really existed, let alone that Paimon has no memory of him at all.
The balladeer agreed to help me look for information about the descent. Before he vanished, he confirmed an important detail. We still don't know how the change to Irminsul will affect the senior ranks of the Fatui, but in all likelihood, they won't even remember.
It sounds like Paimon wouldn't like this guy a whole lot if he was still around.
This is why wisdom alone cannot answer all our questions. We look, we see, and we so the answer is not everything. People yearn to find the truth. When you give someone the truth, you give them a chance to choose their own destiny. To others looking on, this may seem like a pointless endeavor. Never forget that even when we walk beneath dark clouds along a road filled with suffering, The light of wisdom is... And that is what you have been doing.
Yeah, Nahita's right. Cheer up. How about we go get something to eat? We can pick up this...
Good idea. Paimon.
You got it. Come on, traveler. You need to get out of...
I swear if that's...
No! In the Grand Bazaar. That'll be sure to lift our spirits. It must be really tough being the only one who remembers all that. But Paimon's always here to help cheer you up.
I hate seeing that little pop-up that says, this quest location is currently locked. No! Ah! It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I've done this to myself. It's my fault. Not Dia. Oh, man! Okay. 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 I did this to myself. I have to deal with the consequences. Okay. Do not accept story quests unless you're ready to do them right then. Don't leave them sit in your journal because they muck up everything else. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. I'm fine. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Alright, let me... Well... Come on now. Here we go. So I think I said Grand Bazaar. Oh yeah. Okay, it's usually easy enough to just go from here. Okay. Actually, you know what? I think I want wishes. I want wishes. We're gonna go do some wishing. Let me get my notes up. Okay. Wishy, wishy, wishy. Maybe. Ooh, that was a little frustrating. Okay. Alright. So I've got 3 saved up. And I think I've got 1 standard as well. Let's crank the standard out first. I'm at 54 pity on the standard banner. Make it 55. Okay. So I've been pity building. We're at 36 5-star pity and 0 since our last 4-star, sadly, which was a sacrificial bow. So we're gonna do the bebop thing again. I think my last one was a Columbina, so I'm gonna bebop here, and then back to Bina, and then back to an Effa. Okay. Wrong way. So, here we go for Bina. Okay. And then one more for Anefa. Oh, okay. Let me hesh then. Another Sethos, okay. Not a problem. I know I've already got a good few Sethos constellations. Give me 1 second here. We'll go get this one more wish. And we'll spend it on Bina. Con. Alright, so that is 40 pity. Okay. So, we've got essentially next Tuesday will be the reset. I think I think I can behave and not build too much more pity over this next week, because I do want Nouvelette. I know for a fact I need Dragon Zaddy .2. So I don't care if he's not the meta anymore, I need him. So yeah, I'm a sucker for a tall man with white hair and a dragon background. Let's go. We will I will see what I can do to save up all wishes over the next 8.5-ish days. 9 days, something like that. For Dragon Zaddy. And when I get Durin on the rerun, then I can have a whole dragon party. Alright, so we're on C3, Sethos, apparently. I don't mind throwing constellations on the 4 stars. Like, we get them, spend them. Why wait? As it just means that eventually when I get around to actually building them, or even using them, that they'll already have some boosts. I want to get back to... too far. Let's get back to Bina, see how much we can level her up now. That's gonna be, what, 87? Not even 87. And I am broke. Damn. Never mind. Okay. Let's keep going. Questy, questy, questy. Come on. She's just so soothing. Ooh, that was quick.
Hyman's trying to remember. What else did we put on our shopping list? Oh, what a mouth-watering smell. We can...
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. Wasn't expecting to see you here.
Hello there. Oh, it's been quite a while.
I love doing yours odd.
So you two are still hanging out together. Dia, didn't you say last time that you're...
I said I was going to resign from being her bodyguard. Not that our friendship was over. We're still the best of friends. The Holmayanis also still post jobs from time to time. their pay is always generous. So me and the other...
I told Dia to just stay at our place when she took one of... My parents were delighted. They even said that it always felt like we were missing someone whenever Dia wasn't around.
I swear they're dating.
That sounds like something they would say, all right. They're always so welcoming. Anyway, the job is already taken care of, so I was gonna head back to the brigade as soon as I finished a little shopping. But the master kept insisting, and I ended up staying for another day.
You can stay for as many days as you want, Dia. Father hasn't even gotten around to treating you to his best dishes.
You know I'm not the kind of person to stay put in one place like that, my lady. Don't worry, though. There'll always be next time.
What? She said they'll treat you to the best dishes! I can't believe you can
But wait. Didn't you say last time that you would take me on a trip to the desert? Why don't you just take me with you today? There are so many places I still haven't visited yet.
Let's go!
I'm sorry, my lady, but no can do.
No!
There's still a few things I need to take care of back at the brigade. Besides...
Oh, come on. Not this again. That's also what you said last
Take
time. Take
your girlfriend to the desert, Dia!
I know, I'm sorry. Just give me some more time.
Dia!
And I promise I'll plan the best trip ever for you.
My girl.
Alright, fine. To be perfectly honest, it's not that I wanted to go, it's more like...
Don't lie.
I feel like something is off about you lately. Ever since you first set foot on the estate a few days ago, you've been acting anxious and even paranoid.
Because she wants to kiss you.
Have you been delaying our trip because you've run into some kind of trouble?
Because she wants to kiss you.
Are you kidding? You're worrying too much.
I heard that stutter.
Did you swear on that? Friends shouldn't lie to each other,
Stop
you know?
friend-zoning her!
I wouldn't pry any further if you're willing to swear on what you just said. If something really is bothering you, then just tell me. You know I'll help you however I can.
Oh.
Bless my gay little heart.
Onto something.
Come on, just lean in and...
Too perceptive, my lady. Seems I can't hide anything from you.
I got a crush. Come on.
I just thought that nothing good could come out of telling you about the messy happenings of mercenaries. Knowing too much only leads to more trouble.
No.
Mercenary life is a dog-eat-dog world where Mora reigns supreme. Everything operates on a completely different set of rules.
That doesn't change anything about what I just said, though. We're still friends, and I can only support you if I...
My lady... You're not gonna stop until you drag it out of me, are ya?
Stop friend-zoning,
All right.
Dia.
I'll share what I know. Let's go somewhere else first. This isn't exactly the best place for a discussion. Okay, let's talk here.
I love how we're just fourth
extra
wheeling
attention.
over here.
As you may already know, the Eremites have both a lot of mercenaries and a complex organization. My brigade is called the Blazing Beasts. We're not a large group, but However, not all Eremite brigades are like mine. Some are willing to cross all kinds of lines for the sake of Mora. The most notorious is a faction known as Deshret's Relics.
Makes sense.
Deshret's Relics? Judging from the name, they must really look up to...
Yep, you got it. I've heard that you've already crossed paths with Ain al-Akmar. They're one of the groups under...
Oh, you mean the group that tried to sell us the divine knowledge?
Deshret's Relics is composed of many smaller brigades like Ain al-Akmar. The Relic's headquarters issues orders. On any other day, I would want nothing to do with them. Unfortunately, though, the brigade that's stirring up trouble...
The Khan?
I think it means beard or something. Believe me, it's a really stupid name. I found it insufferable. Anyway, the real issue is that Dakan al-Akmar is led by my father, Kusela.
Oh.
Say what now?
I think I'm starting to understand your anxiety.
I won't go into details, my lady, but they've been involved in a lot of violent incidents.
Hundreds?
No wonder she's out
the
making a
scenes
name
tend to
for
be
herself.
Quite gruesome too. They strip the victims of all their valuables before... Not only have they targeted merchant caravans and...
That's beyond terrible.
I don't know how Deshret's Relic sees it. All I do know is that Dakan al-Akmar has become more... If I don't do something about them, then even my brigade or the people of Aru village could become their next target. I just wish I knew what's driven him...
Yeah. How can your father do such terrible things?
Okay, I wanna put a pause real quick here, because I've started noticing a slight how do I put this? Like a toxic positivity element to some of this. Like with Dunyarzad, there was always an undercurrent in everyone's talks with Dunyarzad when she was still suffering from Elazar, where it was like, maybe you should just go home. Maybe you should just go home, instead of respecting her choices to be out on her own, right? I'm a little worried that we might be headed for a reconciliation thing with Dia and her father, and I hope that we're not going that route. Because not only is her father a murderer, but it sounds like there's some personal issues there too, and I sincerely hope that we're not about to attempt to redeem a mass murderer just so a female character can have her dad back. I sincerely hope that's not where we're headed with this one. Just laying that out there right now.
I don't know. People change. He's always been pretty pathetic. But at least in the past, there were still a few lines that he wouldn't cross.
That's setting the bar pretty low.
I mean, if he was even remotely decent, then why would I have to leave the brigade and cut all ties with him? He was loud and foolish, with no real sense of purpose. Instead of doing anything useful,
even
he spent
better.
most of his time drinking and chasing after women. Of course, the other brigade members were just like him.
Sounds like a nightmare.
What about your mother? Did she ever step in to stop
Not
them?
the Dead Mom Club, not the Dead Mom Club.
Unfortunately, I never knew my mother.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, Dia. I didn't know.
It's all right, my lady. That's pretty common in mercenary circles.
Okay,
Didn't I mention that my father was chasing after women?
See, I was about to
was
say,
the
I can
result
live
of
with
one of those
ambiguous,
encounters
just not
with
the Dead
some
Mom
random
Club.
person. He told me that he wasn't sure who my mother was. And in any case, she never came to see. He'd say, "You'll be fine as long as you remember to stick with Dad." But even then, the problem was that he had terrible taste. They were tales of desert warriors defeating dragons in the forest.
Sounds like your typical fairy.
More or less, yeah. They were interesting maybe the first or second time around. He seemed to think those stories were the best things ever, though. He was so into them that he'd call the whole brigade over and make them perform the whole thing as a play. Even the toys he gave me would all be story props. It was only much later when I realized that the shows...
What an interesting guy.
Yeah, I've always found him pretty childish. But that was something until I grew up and learned the true face of looting, blackmail, violence, and fraud. They not only accepted such heinous acts, no one in the brigade was any kind of hero. Instead, my father and his cronies were more like the bad guys that needed to be taken. Did they really think that as long as they didn't do any of that stuff right?
I think I can understand your feelings. The difference between perception and reality must have hit hard.
Yeah, but don't worry, my lady. It's all water under the bridge to me now. I had a huge argument with my father and left that place behind for good. I'm not investigating them due to any bitter feelings I still have towards my father. I just want to protect those that are close to me. Yeah, I told the boys to gather as much information as they could. Most of the reports concern violent incidents.
I see. But isn't this investigation incredible?
It is, but every mercenary lives life on the edge. It's a lifestyle that I enjoy.
That may be true, but it'll be
Well, now you get why I didn't want to share any of this with you.
What should we do? They both have valid concerns.
Huh? But there's no...
Well, he's super tough, so if he went into the desert with you, then Paimon bets the...
I'm inclined to agree. I'd feel a lot more at ease if you took him along to... I'll wait for news from you in the city until then.
I'm honored that you care so much for me, my lady.
Now, Kith.
All right, then let's get moving. Our first stop will be Caravan Rebot, where we can catch up.
I can work with that. Okay, I'm invested now. Let's go kick Daddy's butt. Maybe. Whee! Oh, we can actually do this one right now. Let's do this. We're gonna go bebop along, bebop along, bebop along, long, long.
We're here! What should we eat first?
Everything.
Hey, are you gonna answer or what? Alright, whatever you want. Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff out. Then we can get something to eat. What is it? Have you figured it all out? Why'd you jump up all of a
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill. Look.
Hey! Hey, wait!
Hmm? You mean me?
No, not you. That kid. Didn't you see? Look, if you're gonna help out here, you can't keep spacing out, okay? What is it? Work's too boring for you? Or has the big city got too many—
I wasn't paying close enough attention. Sorry, boss. I think you're right. Maybe it's the city. It's so exciting. It can be hard to focus.
Who's that guy? You know him or something? He's who?
You're a strange one, kiddo. You say you don't want any money for helping out here, and then when I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I'd pay anyone else.
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me anything.
You're welcome, I guess. But I got bigger things to worry about.
Leave it to me. I'll find some more.
Stop. I'm gonna level with you, kiddo. I've never met a worker who said they didn't want a wage before. You don't want money. You don't take days off. And in your free time, all I see you—
That's right, I am. We can talk more about that later. First—
Hey, what do we do now? Okay, stay out of sight. Don't let him see you.
Where'd he go? Oh, he's already gone? Damn, that fast? Too fast. Ah, I see. It wants us to hide by the wall. Got it.
Yeah, this'll do.
Even though you say he's the balladeer, what do we— Oh, alright.
This should be enough. Guess I should wash them before. Huh?
Duck!
You two over there. Is there something I can help you with?
No.
He spotted us!
You've been following me all the way from the city. I'd have to be blind not to know. Have we met before?
Uh-oh.
No, we haven't met. But you know me? I have no recollection.
Are you absolute?
Sorry, but I just can't take your word for it.
A puppet?
Huh?
You were right. The look on his face.
I guess you do know me after all. That is not something I share with a lot of people. Look, I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you've gone through all this trouble to track me down, I'm sure whatever... Okay, but please let me deliver these goods to my boss first.
Are you really working for that guy? He said you don't want...
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm. And he let me take shelter in his cart. In return...
That's odd.
Let me take these back. Then I'll come with you.
Then let's return to the city.
I feel like I should feel sus, but I don't. I genuinely believe this, because, like, I think what had to have happened was he would have had to go back and hijack his earlier puppet body with in the aftermath, right? Of that's not the way to go. This way. He would have had to go back and insert his forgotten consciousness into the puppet, which means that he wouldn't remember how he got there in the first place. He wouldn't remember Traveler, he wouldn't remember Nahida, nothing. It's gotta be, right? Storyteller brain is going. What's the logic? There's gotta be logic. No plot holes.
Here you go,
no
boss.
loose ends.
I'll leave them right here.
Oh, you really went and picked some more.
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me.
I was just about to pay you anyway. Go wherever you want, kid.
What?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out, to thank me for giving you shelter from the rain. But look, it was pouring down, and there you were, sauntering along without a care. Imagine you were me for a second. It's a little weird, right?
Imagine you were me for
Why
a
is this
second.
guy traveling during a rainstorm if he's not trying to get somewhere? But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly. You don't owe me a thing for it. Certainly not all this. Your time is valuable.
But I don't...
Uh-oh. That's a Tism frustration if ever I've seen one.
No. You're right. Then I suppose this is where we say goodbye.
Don't mention it, kiddo. I've run into all kinds of characters over the...
Thank you. All right, done.
That was a Tism lockup. It's like, I'm trying to do a thing. You're not letting me do the thing. Yep, back to the Sanctuary of Surasthana. Called it. We're gonna go run, though, because it's fun to run up there on all the little spiral rampies. Gotta go through the academia. No running in the academia. I think we loop to the right here. Yep. Such a love. Ready? 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 Jump! So pleasant.
What's wrong? Huh?
Hello. I do apologize for the sudden intrusion.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem to remember anything. So, yeah, quite an eventful walk.
You say that you are trekking across Teyvat to train yourself. Many other Inazumans who describe themselves in this way call themselves Shugenja. Why do you...
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. To me, it sounds like a plant with no root. But these two claim that they know me, and that I have a hit.
I wouldn't call it the past, but I don't like to rely on using terms like this often. But in your case...
Oh, like a past...
Yes. Something far more distant than the past.
Okay, I have to ask. What was I like in my previous incarnation?
A vengeful wannabe god?
Oh.
Lost.
Okay. I see.
He was lost and now he's wandering. Oh my god, I love myself.
You want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to say it. Looks like I didn't have the If it's that difficult to talk about, I haven't, but I'll be able to handle it. Please, tell me the truth.
Is truth something you care a lot about?
Yes.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous incarnation, you nearly died because of what other people did. And many died because of you. You drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. You adamant... Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit. Sometimes, you have to let parts of yourself go, or you'll never be happy.
Ooh. Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit. Hold, please. I need to write that the hell down. I need that line. That needs to go like on a plaque on my wall. Because I do get into beating my head against walls sometimes, and it's just like it never ends well, and it's just like I need to learn to let go. Actions rooted in, if I can spell, persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit. Damn. That is a good line. It's very, very good.
I gave everything I had, but it barely changed history.
In terms of the outcome alone.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of each choice a person makes belongs to a specific place and time. A chain of cause and effect. A cycle of karma and consequence.
That is the nature of truth. If one thing is right, its opposite must be wrong. And yet, dichotomies like this are not enough to explain the world in all of its complexity.
It seems like my previous incarnation wasn't the most likable individual.
We're not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, but yeah, we weren't your biggest.
If we were enemies, why are you trying to help me find the truth?
Because you also were lost, as were we.
This is so frustrating! This guy's supposed to be our arch enemy, but now he's got so much to answer for, but we can't make him talk because he doesn't remember anything. What a weird situation.
This is okay, so I'm gonna draw another parallel here. You've got different types of this sort of archetype, like the came back wrong, or the past life did a thing, new life didn't. So like good example here is Quaritch in James Cameron Avatar movies. In the first movie, yes, definitely bad guy through and through. In Way of Water, he's back again from his pre-final fight consciousness in a recombinant avatar body, and he makes some choices that make us, the audience, not necessarily the other characters in the story, but we, the audience, start to question whether he can in fact change, whether he has some want to atone for some of what he did. But he still makes plenty of decisions that put him squarely in that villain category. And then without throwing too many spoilers out into the ether, Fire and Ash, he again makes decisions. Very few, even less of those decisions now, where we're kind of thinking maybe he could redeem. Most of his decisions are squarely back in that evil category, but it's like he stepped up the evil. So it's like you've got the different archetypes of this type of story where it depends on how much of the past life is brought into the current life, I think, is the biggest issue. When you've got someone like Quaritch, where they bring all that hate and prejudice, even if they don't know how their previous life actually ended to start with, they still are the same hateful, prejudiced person, just in a new body. Versus Wanderer now, Balladeer was the hateful, desperate persona, but that was erased. And so now you've literally got a true second chance, and that, I think, is really rare. We gravitate more toward the nuance of, well, we need some of that inner conflict. We don't need a full clean slate. We want them to have some conflict and some awareness of what they did in and of themselves, like with Quaritch. So we can see that struggle to redeem. Wanderer gets a clean slate. But I think that's balance, because again, he was a puppet, an empty vessel, who never got the chance to make his own way in the world. He was always chasing what other people told him he needed. Now, he has a chance to actually make a life entirely his own, and I think that is good. That is the best outcome. So, like, it's okay that we don't get to punish Balladeer for everything he did. Wanderer deserves a chance to live his life.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of wisdom, I trust that everything you told me must be true.
Yes, it's all true. I can even...
Please, I want to see them for myself. I want to experience my own transgressions.
Even though it will cause your present self great mental...
I'm just a puppet, with no heart and no name. There is nothing in this world for me to cling to fill the void within me. Except maybe these sins that can never be undone.
Very well.
Wait, shouldn't we go with him? This one's kind...
Don't worry. Whatever danger I might face...
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on my...
Oh, good point. Given your...
Understood.
Thank you. Now, prepare yourselves, everyone.
I don't mean to get it, like, all philosophical and stuff, but, like... Okay. It's not giving me any hint on what we should prepare for, so I'm going to hope that my current crew here is a good balance of elements. I really like plot lines like this where like we get into discussion of soul and we get into discussion of consciousness and past life and how you can't ever truly undo what happened then because that got you to who you are now kind of stuff, like the shadow self discussion. Like, I love that stuff.
This looks like Inazuma.
Well, I should hope so.
Right now, you're in a dream I created using information extracted from your memory. These memories will show you the raw truth, but be aware that enemies may react just like it.
Sounds like an immersive experience.
You don't need to do this for me. I don't deserve your protection.
Wrong, sir.
We never give up halfway. Well, we had to once, but that was your doing.
All right.
Wanderer, this is the Shake Pavilion. In your Balladeer incarnation, this is where the Electro Archon placed you after your creation. You had a great
Is that because this is kind of...
You could say that, in a sense.
I hear footsteps.
This place is huge. I can't believe the landslide didn't fill it in. I wonder who built it. The crystal marrow? No, there's no way. Look at this exquisite construction work, and so well preserved, too. There's someone passed out on the...
Who are you?
You're awake. What happened? How... Not a scratch.
This man is Katsuragi, deputy to Torichiyo's adopted son, Mikoshi Nagamasa. He found the Balladeer in Shake Pavilion.
And the rest is history. Well,
in the original version of events, Katsuragi was ultimately killed by Nagamasa.
Let me get you out of here. Our people are nearby.
During the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor, disguised as a mechanic. The Balladeer, then known as the Kabukimono, disappeared. As the second in command at Tatarasuna, responsibility for what had happened fell to Mikoshi Nagamasa. But Katsuragi had sworn lifelong loyalty to Nagamasa after the latter had once saved his life. At Katsuragi's insistence, Nagamasa killed him to put an end to the Tatarasuna incident.
Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
He looks like a warrior, but he has a kind face. Why couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Oh, there's a hole in the floor. Not bad.
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabukimono.
That's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
Oh. The heckin' is that?
Huh? What are we doing back here?
Whoa.
this is where you were born? It's pretty, but there's nobody here.
I was abandoned, like you. I lived here for a while at first, but...
Okay. I heard my mom and dad used to make swords, but the factory man, he kept coughing all the time.
But you can't.
Yup, we're family now.
This child didn't have a name. Or rather, the ballad after his mother died, the child stayed in their straw hut alone. After leaving Tatarasuna, the balladeer ran into this child who didn't have...
What happened to the child?
He died from his illness while he was still very young. The balladeer...
Hey! What's wrong? Say something! You promised me we could be family! You're no different from Niwa and all the others. You betrayed me too. The voices have gone.
Let's keep going.
You do realize you're blocking my path.
I come not to obstruct you. I've been waiting.
Oh.
What you are truly
Oh, I think this is the first time we hear the jester.
one that could be wielded with an iron will. Or continue to drift aimlessly.
Are you trying to win me over?
Why not take your place at the banquet and join
It isn't time for a break yet.
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun.
Close your eyes.
You're done. My work
Miscalculated.
finished.
I don't know that I've ever heard the jester before. That was intimidating.
This place is dark.
Paimon knows this place.
Yeah.
In the original version of events, the traveler once encountered the
Such a creepy atmosphere. And... Hey! Look over there!
Well, well, my fair lady. Is this rundown factory
Hey,
and
look,
these
a dead
incompetent
bitch.
fools all for me? Wow. You shouldn't have.
Huh. What do you have to gain from belittling your subordinates? You might not want to admit it, but you are a part of this plan. Perhaps you find fighting in the abyss to be a more meaningful use of your time? Oh, but of course, even this pales in comparison to being experimented on by the doctor.
What a sharp tongue. Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your true feelings to yourself.
Save your breath. I know what I have to do.
Fucking die,
I'm
bitch.
sure you think so, but I still think you need to hear it. Don't start thinking you're invincible, and don't let your emotions get in the way.
Surely you're not worried about me.
I just can't have you getting in my way. You and Child never fail to find ways to complicate things.
Ain't that the truth?
I'm merely lighting a little fire in this chaotic nation. But you, being tossed out like trash, must make you want to destroy it completely. Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokaden are still suffering the consequences now. Look at you. Oh, don't get so sentimental. Now, give that poor little tongue of yours a rest and stop pretending
Is
like
she-
you're above everyone else.
Is she even wearing anything under this skirt? Like, them slits go all the way up, and I don't see any hint of anything. What the hell? She basically buck-ass naked over here. It's ridiculous.
Bye then. See you at the victory feast.
Good God.
Poor little tongue? Forget it. Someone might find.
The plot does not end here. There is more of this story.
Yes. Please don't worry about me.
We crave
Why
information.
are you staring
Oh,
at
hello.
me in silence? Can't you think of a nicer way to express yourself?
Come on.
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results in your own interests. Isn't that right?
Muddle-headed puppet. You're only number 6 because you can take more abuse than other humans. Do you really count that as an asset?
You're about as much fun to be around as a raging inferno. But before we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duties.
Sorry. Goodness. Well, this is taking forever to load.
Looks like we've arrived in Sumeru. Is that?
Considering that Amorta's sage, Nafis, refused to join this project, I'll take part in the experiment in his place.
Welcome. I look forward to a fruitful collaboration.
When do we start?
You seem impatient. You should know that becoming a god is far from a trivial affair.
The biological transformation is a lengthy process. As such, I too would recommend that we commence as soon as possible. In the event that a successful connection is established, his body will become permanently bound to the machine, and he will be unable to move independently of...
Nothing worse than what I've been through before then, Doctor.
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you, I was able to garner a great deal of information.
Ugh.
Alas, after that, you were under orders to remain in the abyss. We barely saw each other, and it became difficult to further refine the knowledge I had gained.
That was gracefully worded. Ever wonder what they think if they knew that nothing matters to you, apart from your crazy experiments?
Ooh, is that blackmail?
I suggest you speak to me in a more respectful tone, Scaramouche. The mere fact of your utility does not make you indestructible.
The doctor again? That was uncomfortable to watch.
That person gives off a very sinister energy.
It's normal for him to give you the creeps. He scares the bejeebers out of Pop.
Let's move on.
You're a god. Do you think I'm evil?
If you accept that he is you, just as you are you, then yes, you are evil.
In your eyes, are there any differences between humans and puppets?
Do you think there are any differences between your present self and your previous and future incarnations? If not, then what are the differences between humans and puppets? Whoever has tasted the joys and sorrows of life in the human realm is human. Whoever has loved and lost, cried with grief, howled with rage at the tragedy of death that eclipses the miracle of life, they are human too.
It's just Barbie movie all over again.
I've seen enough of my past. If possible, I'd like to reclaim the sins that are mine to bear. No matter the consequences, I won't run from blame or punishment. Whatever I am due, let it come to pass. Can you return my memories to me?
Huh? But won't that mean you'll lose your current identity?
I've always believed that human lives follow a set of rules, with each person being a collection of past experiences. As a puppet living in a human world, my life is subject to the same rules.
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous incarnation. All the emotions that you discarded will return to you. Are you sure you want to do this?
I've lived with a void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. And ever since I awoke, I've just drifted from one place to the next. But then I met you. And I finally realized that reclaiming my missing sins might be my one opportunity to become my true self. I've always felt I have an innate tendency to yearn for something more, in a way that goes deeper than for most people. But for all my soul searching as a Shugenja, I've never fully understood it. Looking at it now, so I beg you, grant me this opportunity to gain a purpose, to change my destiny, and end my wandering.
All he wants is autonomy.
Since your mind is made up, I will return to you that which is yours. You have made your decision. Now, take this.
Set him free.
A puppet? What's he doing here? You're a human as far as I'm concerned. Everyone's here. Wonderful.
What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled.
This is my...
Is he alright? No way!
Round two, bitches! I'm on damn. Man's having an existential crisis. Give him a second.
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end.
Freedom! Hell yeah.
Die.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh, we are not about to play. Okay, hang on, hang on. I'm not ready for round 2. Oh god, I'm not ready!
Patience.
Have you got all your memories back now?
Questions?
What the? What? Oh, he just floats around. Good lord. How do we do that? Okay, I don't know how to do this.
Insignificant pest!
Wait, oh my god, I'm dying. How am I supposed to?
Wind rises. At my command, you shall fall. Cry louder. Swan Fury. My endless cycle begins!
Help, 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 help!
Imbecile! Get out of my sight.
Disappeared.
What did you expect? I'd never lose to that.
There's the tone of voice again. Wait, but it was you inside that thing too.
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. Just the way I... You sound like you're concerned about me. But don't worry. Thanks to you, even if I didn't change a thing, at least I now know the truth.
The memory recovery seems to have been a success. This dream has served its purpose.
Come on. Let's continue this outside.
He's like, get out of my head. Okay. I'm kind of happy with that. That's a good ending. Like, that's neat and tidy. Kind of. Oh, sit too long. Now my tailbone hurts.
Welcome back, traveler. Paimon, Bella.
It feels like we just went.
You don't like being addressed by that name?
It's fine. But I was just thinking, after learning about everything the doctor did, there's no way I can carry on. I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui. And they wouldn't take me back anyway. Recent events...
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything may look futile, but it wasn't completely meaningless. At least I made a lot.
But that doesn't mean your own path.
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see in the changing the world, changing the past, changing the... What you were looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence, the world will not...
Indeed.
Do you regret doing all that when you've gotten so...
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's nothing in the... Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul, didn't you?
Yes. And I took pains to make sure that you'd acquire that information naturally.
Why would you go to such lengths?
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over wasn't... But before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about your past. If all I wanted to do was use you, then I'd be no different from the doctor.
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's one of...
Utility to others is what gives me worth. So if embracing my sins is what it takes to make me useful again, so... Oh, right. I almost forgot. Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to...
I'm glad you're able to think of it in that way. Traveler, in the future, including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exactly... I will try.
Traveler. After I dove into the information torrents in Irminsul, why did you... So that's how you found out whose fate had changed. Well, whatever your reasons, you did me a favor. And I'll do everything I can to pay it back. Borrowing and returning are the only real relationships between individuals.
That's not true. A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger that can be I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops and leave nothing behind. Some things in this world can never be brought back. And they can never... Everything that you feel is real and lasting. And whatever... To be human is to live with imperfections.
But humans can't live without a heart, can they?
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without a heart. The past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on. And the longer your future lasts, the shorter your...
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
Everything's ended up being pretty darn complicated. Paimon doesn't even know where to start, but...
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
I'm glad that you've accepted our proposal.
Ooh! Paimon wants to pick an ugly nickname!
Why?
Because...
Then I hope we don't see...
A name is life's first gift. You didn't say it out loud. The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on a...
No! Paimon only does nicknames! If it's a serious name, you're...
No. He gets to choose his own name.
Have you got anything?
No! Ah! No! Ugh. No. He stays as Wanderer. That is the name he chose. That is his name. I ain't changing shit.
Are you sure?
Yes!
Oh, all right. If you say so.
This is the name you chose. No, get down. Get down.
There.
Ow.
Now you have a name of your own.
Get down.
What about a nickname? Are you... Take your time. I don't need to see you again until you... Everyone who manipulated me and made me suffer will have to pay the price.
You mean the fatigue?
The doctor, at least.
Now that your stance has changed, I believe your future path will change accordingly.
One more thing. There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. Some of them know. I don't plan to leave Sumeru for the time being. Even though the events have been erased from the world.
I see.
Huh?
It's fine. Let them stab their blades into my chest if they so desire. Maybe that's how it always should have been. No nonsense. All right. Goodbye, wise deity. And you too.
He's gone.
What he went through today would have been like living an entire lifetime in...
Yeah, true. But even so, after everything that's happened, so we can finally go eat?
Thank you both. I hope you will find somewhere...
Nope. Straight on to the next thing. Oh god, don't let there be an epilogue bit to this. Come on. I want to be done for tonight. I'm tired. Meh. My brain hurts. Me and Wanderer both. I'm glad that he got an animo vision. Like that makes so much sense for him. It's so good.
I've got it! I can end my novel with some words from Mikoshi Nagamasa.
You mean because everyone else in the story is dead?
Yeah, I heard that Mikoshi Nagamasa died at a ripe old age. He's the perfect fit. The dark clouds had dissipated, but they continued to cast their shadow in Mikoshi Nagamasa's mind. Then, one night, as an old man, he had a dream. On the night when that prized blade, the Daitatara Nagamasa, was forged, all these expressions of joy melted down in the furnace fire and turned into red clouds that rallied around the final... Life is a story too long to be told. A journey that you must walk to behold.
Are we done? No! I just want to be done! Where am I going? Right here.
It's about time we had a break. As soon as you stop, all the tiredness and hunger comes rushing back. Wow! Huh? Look at the vase. Did someone break it while they were cleaning the room or something?
You sound lost and confused. I know why you are troubled. Any who knew of this...
Huh? Is there someone here talking?
Unfortunately, the fate of Tevat cannot easily be changed. Perhaps a god may have a slim chance. When a small animal runs into a tree trunk, though the tree may sway, it is not displaced. The same, like a vase that falls to the ground. Whether...
Who are you?
History does not change easily, but human hearts can. Believe your own eyes.
Who the fuck was that?
Disappeared. And who the heck was that?
For real?
What were they doing coming out of no... Anyway, it feels wrong just leaving it there.
Well, that was ominous for no fucking reason. But it's done.
You know what?
Done.
The Windbloom Festival should be coming up. We haven't been to Mondstadt in a while. Come on, let's go check up on all our old friends.
Interesting. Hold on a mo. Alright. something in inventory? Oh, that thing. And over here. Done. Okay. There's an Act 6. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. This is fine. Okay. We got enough for 2. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna end the night with a couple of wishy woos. Nothing there. Okay. So, as I said, I will try to save up the majority of the wishes that I accumulate over this next 8-ish days. No, get down. Next Monday, next Monday's Genshin will probably be just some more random questing, things like that. Maybe building an Effa a little bit more. I'm still working on her. But no guarantees either way there. We'll just see how it goes. So yeah, if you've been hanging out with me, thanks for hanging out. If you're catching this at a later date, thank you as well. Make sure that you've hit subscribe and or follow wherever you're watching. Also the like button if you're enjoying. And if you want to see more of my adorable little face, just make sure to tune back in. I stream different things throughout the week. Tomorrow for Hades Tuesday will be Hades 2. And Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, who knows? We'll see. I've got a lot of things going on. Stardew on Saturday, as always. And everything is in my YouTube in playlist form, so you can find whatever suits your fancy. And if there's something you want to see that I don't have, let me know and I'll see what I can do. So until next time, don't let my chaos bite you in the butt on the way out, and have a good night.